Episode 3, Dr. Doom enters the atmosphere, and then we see the Fantastic Four signal. And until then, every Fantastic Four member is busy doing their each activities. Yep, Johnny Blaze winning the race here somehow. He takes a trophy, sees a light, and then runs towards it. Then we see Reed Richards here having some stargazing activity. He too sees the signal and they run. They find the origin of the signal to be a police commissioner who summons them because they just witnessed that Dr. Doom has entered the city. He claimed diplomatic immunity, his special move when the US tried to accuse him of war crimes. Then the phone rings. Ben puts him on speakerphone as it's Dr. Doom, and then Dr. Doom says them, "Yeah, I'm ready for the revenge." The commissioner asks Reed why he threatened him in particular, and then Reed tells him the college day stories when he first met Victor. And then when he also meet Ben, who happened to be his roommate, and he was a famous football quarterback back then. Then one day Reed walks into the lab of Victor Von Doom where he sees the fancy equipment and lab machines. And he reads some equations from the papers and then he warns him to not proceed, as it may end up hurting him. This guy takes it personally, rushes to proceed with the experiment, and yep, face off. So then the principal expels him, and then he takes it egoistically that there's nothing I can learn from you. When the bandages are taken care of, the nurse gets scared, and even he can't believe his face. Wow. Then the war days come, and then we see the Grim Reaper, who is none other than a Ben. He happened to be the famous Pearl, and then Reed attacked from behind enemy lines on tanks. Then they move up in life. He had only two goals: propose Sue and be the first person to go into space. So they propose a project. They even get Ben on board, and yeah, that's where you met Johnny, Sue's brother. So Ben is a lead pilot here, and then they set out in space. Where Sue detects a cosmic energy storm approaching them very fast, and then he warns Ben and the other crew members to brace for impact. Then you see the cosmic energy just passing right through them. Sue feels like glass and goes invisible. Yes, now this is the what you say, but obvious depiction of their powers. Wow, just simply. This is much different than the movie where the project was financed by Victor Von Doom. So yep, the irony. This is financed by the government here. So they crash land on Earth. You can see everybody feels their powers. Wow. Ben becomes a rocky man, the Rock, and this guy can even fly, and he feels lighter than feather. So now this is where they pledge the formation of Fantastic Four, and what do you say, use their powers for the service of humanity. And then we see Doctor Doom entering and jamming the party. He has a special gun. It is just a trailer of his powers. And then even Doom begins to tell the story. So back then, when he scarred his face, he decided to abolish every single thing and find the black magicians in the Himalayas. He gets lost, and yeah, those people again found him. So then he summons Ghost Rider somehow, and those people call him Master. And this is where he begins to, what do you say, with the help of those people, he forges his actual famous armor and the mask. And then he becomes the ruler of them. Wow. Then again, Reed grabs his gun. This guy captures Sue, and wow, he has a pistol on his index finger. Wow. She just pushes him and uses a shield, and then Ben throws him across. Doom flees away. Wow, they really disrespect Dr. Doom here. And of course, flies in the rocket. But the fun part is, they try to break it, they can't. But again, Reed is smart here to take out the gyro, without which he cannot navigate. And then he blasts. That's it. We are done.